How you guys doing? So, what do I think about Masacre's buff? But before I do, I think Masacre before the buff, he's pretty okay. He's not terrible champion. He's about average. But his buff right now, I'm telling you, I think his Masacre's buff is awesome. I would put him right away in the top five skill class, maybe top four. But his buff, I'm gonna tell you, it's really really good. Um, let's just talk about the big thing. The ones that are more important for now. Let's talk. The first thing is he's available to be able to incinerate opponent. It's and be able to ignite the bat. It's so much easier. Will be so much easier now for him to keep have the bat ignited as well as be able to incinerate opponent. That's such a big plus for him. This obviously, the more incinerate you have your opponent, the you know it reduces their ability accuracy, which is also good. Another thing that they did, important thing they did, is his special 2. They increased it by 169%, his attack when it comes to his special 2. And they also added 1400 block penetration if ignited. So I think that's not dependent on this, if I'm saying that correctly. I think yes, that this is totally two different independent things. So he also, which is a little bit confusing because it says right here, while ignited, he gains 1400 block penetration. It also says right here, if they are independent of each other, I would say that's going to be, if I'm saying it correctly, it should be 2800 block penetration if his bat is ignited. So I wouldn't be surprised if a 6-star rank 3 Masacre hits over 100k in the block. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I'm telling you, the special 2, if you hit it into the block, it's gonna hit like a truck. I'm telling you that it's gonna be nuts. That's probably the biggest thing with the Sakura, that you don't have to actually, you know, you can hit an opponent to block and still do some massive damage. Another thing too is you obviously want to focus on throwing your special 2 into opponent's block, and so they increase his avoiding camera attacks by 1 second. It was 0.75, so like certain champions was able to hit Masacre after he throws his special 2 in the block. So this is really helpful. So overall, his buff is pretty good in my opinion. They increase his crit rate, base attack, as well as his signature ability. But really, most important thing is his special 2. Be able to have extra block penetration and increase his attack rating. That's gonna make him hit like a truck when his special 2 when you hit it with the special 2, and it's gonna be easier to be able to incinerate opponent. So this is a really really good buff. I think his Massacre is underrated. I do have a 565 SIG 200 Massacre, so I'm gonna do some pre buff gameplay before I do the post buff gameplay, and that'll be coming soon. Thank you guys.